Trees are adorned with ornaments, lights are shining bright everywhere, and of course, good old Saint Nick comes down from the North Pole. By now, I'm sure you figured out I'm talking about Christmas. And as many people love to run to the mall and get the greatest deals for Christmas, I'm more interested in the Christmas dinner. And you may be thinking you're coming right off a Thanksgiving dinner, but I really love and enjoy cooking meals for family and friends, even though they're so close together. And what really excites me is the fact that you can smell the turkey, the dressing, the mashed potatoes, and all the good sweet pies and cakes that you'll be able to partake in again. But forget about all of that, because last year for Christmas, my aunt told me she wanted to do a Christmas brunch. And I thought, fine, brunch at 10 a.m. and dinner at 5. And she said, no, 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 just brunch. I thought for sure she was kidding. She couldn't possibly be serious. And I told her nobody wants pancakes as their main meal for Christmas. But she's a chef and she had a vision, and it made me think back to the time when I cooked Thanksgiving dinner and I did an Italian theme, complete with ciabatta bread dressing. So I decided I would get on board with her idea and I would do the Christmas brunch with her. And since she's the chef and I'm the helper, she dictated that she would do all the dinner items and I would cook all the breakfast items. So we started our planning. She said she wanted to do mashed potatoes, but I said, I need to cook home-style breakfast potatoes. Then I said, I want to do turkey sausage with onions and peppers. And she said, but there's already going to be a turkey. So we weren't agreeing at all on the menu. So we decided to go our separate ways and make our own wish list of what we were going to make for our Christmas brunch. And when we came back, we went back and forth. I want to make this, but I want to make this. You can't make that because I'm going to make this. But eventually we came to a conclusion and got a menu together. And it was decided that she would make the turkey, grilled fish, collard greens, sweet potatoes, and macaroni and cheese. And I was going to make home-style potatoes, grits, pancakes, and quiche. And I thought, great, I get to make the eggs. I thought nobody was going to get excited about anything I was making, not when she's making everything that everyone else is going to crave. So in my mind, I decided I needed to come up with a special menu item on my own so I could outshine my aunt, the chef. Since I was making the breakfast portion, I knew no one would naturally be attracted to my portion of the brunch. And she was making the turkey, and the turkey is the star. So I had to come up with something different. So I was thinking, what can I make to outshine my aunt, the chef? And one day it came to me via Facebook. I was scrolling down the news feed and I saw a picture of someone in San Francisco at a restaurant, and he had a picture of this big, beautiful waffle. And I thought, that's it. That is what I'm going to make to outshine this chef. And so I started looking for recipes, and I found a recipe for the 30-minute queen, Rachel Ray, and she said use a cake box mix. And I thought, no, that's not going to work. That's not good enough. It needs to be something really, really special. So I kept looking until I found a recipe that would allow me to make the waffle from scratch. And so on Christmas morning, I started to collect all my items. I pulled out the buttermilk, I pulled out the cocoa, and I started whipping up the egg whites. And my aunt, the chef, she glares at me and she says, what are you making? And I said, you'll see. And so what I made to outshine the chef was a red velvet waffle. And yes, 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 it worked. My red velvet waffle was the highlight of all Christmas Day. It was all anybody could talk about. They said, this is so good. How did you make this? Where did you get this idea from? I've never seen this before. And my other aunt even posted a picture of it on Facebook. I was just so happy. I was so excited. My plan had worked. And she had no idea that I was planning to outshine her in secret. And she came up to me and she said, "Hey, what is this that you're doing? You're going to outshine me?" And I simply said, "Who says it had to be all about the turkey?"